When I first met him, he had hijacked my boat, pushed it out to float, and preached to a crowd that soon was convinced that he might be the antidote. So on the shore, all these people started to wonder if this is the one we've been waiting for, but I wasn't so sure. It wasn't until he filled my nets with trout that I fell to my knees full of self-doubt, saying, "Get away from me, 'cause day in and day out, I'm a sinful man with a tendency to put my foot in my mouth."
Aren't you one of his disciples?
I don't know him.
Man, this is gonna go south. Yet right there by the sea, he said, "Follow me." So I left everything, believing I found the Messiah, the King. I remember once we were caught in a storm, and I was trying to be brave, but the boat was gonna cave, and then out I look and see him walking on the waves. And so I called to him, and right there on the sea, he said, "Follow me." I stepped out and began to walk about, but it didn't take long for me to sink.
Aren't you one of his disciples?
I don't know him.
It's hard to think. And then one day in a garden, he told me to awaken, and pretty soon he was taken. So I pulled out my sword with violent intent, maybe try to prevent all of this, but he just went. But I told him I would follow. So I pushed my fear back and swallowed, but then when she asked,
Aren't you one of his disciples?
I found a new low. When I said I don't know him, and heard that final rooster crow. But that dreaded bird wouldn't have the last word, because when Sunday came, everything changed. And I got a second chance. And this time, right there by the sea, he said, "Peter, do you love me?"